right, mate. Yeah, let's have a look here. Do you think it's wash trading? There's very little volume. No, I would suggest it's a little bit of a test pump or a little bit of absorption. I think it's more volume absorption. You get small candles with big volume. I think it's more of a combination of those. What I'm looking at here. Let's look at this. What time frame did I put that on? A weekly time frame. I'm on a weekly here. So if we zoom out here, right, you can see it's basically the largest volume. I just want to make sure I have the whole chart here. Yeah, so there's the whole chart. Yeah, just been sure. So it's basically the largest volume of all time, but not that. It's the largest, most important volume of all time, because we had large sell volume, and now we are getting eaten up by the buyers again. That's a bullish sign. That's a good sign. So it is implying that there's going to be more upside. Actually, it's moving right now. I do own a nice bit of bake. Yeah, look at that. It's moving right now. I was actually thinking of buying more bake, and it's up another 4%. I was thinking of loading up some bake. I might just trade a new 2-week candle, hopefully. I was thinking I liked the look of this, and I was going to buy a chunk of bake just for the short term, but I still want to keep my long term holdings. But of course, if this happened to be a yearly low or an all time low, there's a chance. Like this is down below the previous yearly candle here. This has the potential to be a bullish yearly stop hunt. So buying down below the stop hunt level and in anticipation of this becoming a yearly stop hunt would give you a fantastic entry, right? So there is something very powerful about the price here right now. It's into a special place where you can get really great entries if it holds. Of course, it needs to hold. But let's look at this. So what this is, in my opinion, it's a bit of volume absorption. When you get a very small candle and you get large volume here, look at this doji and look at the selling pressure. That's volume absorption, in my opinion. And the buyers and sellers had a fight. It did close red, but just barely. Like another tick higher, and that would have closed green, and there would be more buyers and sellers. But at this point, it's red, and now we're getting a bullish engulfing here on the volume. We are getting a bullish engulfing here on the price. We are down into a yearly bullish stop hunt level. We are getting a higher low. This is a higher low than here. We had a doji coming off a doji low and moving up. You know, there's quite a few good signs here on this. Now, if I flip to a 2-week chart, you can see here that we have a bullish 2-week stop hunt, right? So in that bullish 2-week stop hunt, we have giant volume, and we are now trying to move off that level, which is a good sign in theory. Is this breakout volume, right? Are we getting breakout volume? It doesn't mean breakout volume has to be the exact lows, but it's definitely interesting. Now, see, in a bear market on the way down, you will get large green volume at the top, right? At the top. In a bull market, when things are going to be strong, you can get large volume at the bottom before the start of a run. Now, I'm not saying this is a bull market yet, but I'm saying that there's a potential and a possibility here that there can be more upside, meaning that a dip, it's going again, it's up 3% more since I started this video, actually. So dips on a new week at this point, to me, look like buying opportunities. Look at this. This is ripping here now. This is up another 3-4% since even starting the video. You know, I'm happy. I have a decent sized position in Bake. You know, it's not huge or anything. You know, but I've just got a position in it. So if this was the very lows, then I would be happy. I mean, where can this go from here? I don't know. You know, my goal, you know, is kind of wherever the bottom of the market is. You have to think that the market can do 10x over the course of a bull market. Now, could they do a lot more than 10x? You know, very possible. If we zoom out here to see where a 10x would be from the very lows, you know, you have to think that a 10x is very possible here and moving up to close to $1. There's 90 cents, and it's at 10 cents right now. So, yeah, like I mean, I'm holding it. I'm going to hold out. I wish now that I had probably bought more earlier, but that's okay. It is what it is. I don't mind. I will maybe attempt to buy more on a new week. What did this bounce actually? Not even from the very lows and not to the very highs, but that's 100% bounce. Yeah, very nice. I mean, if you think here, if it could do something similar and could get 100% bounce here, I don't know if I can do that, but I just want to see what that is. There's 100% bounce right there into this sort of neckline. That's very, very possible, and the reason being is because, well, these are lower highs. Okay, so if this bounces 100% to here, you would have another high here, right? That would be another high there. That would be 100% bounce, very possible, and then that could drip away again or drop away again, whatever, and maybe then it would create a higher low, and then eventually we would take out this high, for example, and that would be a higher high. That would be your first higher high in the entire bear market, essentially, and that's what you're looking for a change of trend. You're looking for this higher high, this to take out the previous high. If I zoom out here, you can see here. I mean, there's a bit of a scam wick in there, but it still does not take out the previous high. Okay, and then this is a lower high as well. Now, there is a question to be asked here: is this a macro high or is this a macro high? Yeah, I would say it's this high, to be fair, because it kind of aligns with all here. I think that what we're going to do is we're going to create a base here, do something like this. If I can zoom out here, I think that what we're going to do is we're going to create that base down here like this. I don't know if we're going to go the whole way in here. I don't mean that, but I think that this is going to be a larger base. But when we break this line here, we will get a bigger move to the upside. I think all down below here will be very choppy. So yeah, for me, it's definitely worth watching here on a new week. Small dip and a flip green is a buy on a new weekly candle. I will be keeping an eye on this also. So the problem for me here, I'm in Ireland at the moment. I'm here for another 2 weeks or something like that. But what date is it? Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. But the problem with me is that the new day happens at 1 a.m. in the morning. So it's very hard for me to stay up and focus on buying on the new day, and that's what I like to trade. So yeah, I'll have to see how I go. But if you can, it is good to watch the open and see a small dip and a flip green, and there could be a good entry here.